Hey, how's it going, everybody? Steve back here at SOL Rips. We're putting another two Bowman 2026 Bowman blasters. My buddy Neil, the 1416. If you haven't check him out on YouTube channel. Him and his wife just found quite a bit at Target. They both bought two, and he hit some pretty good cards out of his too. So if you haven't seen his channel, I recommend going over there. I'm not going to spoil it for him, spoil it for you guys, but I'm going to say it is a redemption, one of them, and you should check it out. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna jump into it and see if I can match his streak and see if we can get something good. All right, so let's jump into the first one. So far, I've pulled a Shohei Ohtani anime, World Baseball Classic anime. I pulled a Jacob Mizorowski Gold Paper Auto to 50. I pulled a Patchwork Tatis and an Etched in Glass Colson Montgomery. So I mean, I've done pretty good from this product. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, a little adjusting there. So let's go ahead and see what we got. So again, it looks like Target. He finally at Target. Looks like Target's having a little restocks going on, so you may be getting lucky to find some. Right, Langford, Devers, Keyshaw, Smith, and there's our one under the radar. Bonner, yeah, Indicazar, and looks like it's the Reptilian. Yep, Victor Figueroa. All right, it's not a bad one. Then we got Lacombe, Bazana, and Gonzalez. So I was my one group I'm in talking about a guy for the Yankees, Lalane. He's a pitcher, doing pretty good. So you may want to go back and check your guys' Bowman first. I do have a Bowman first base auto of his. So he looks like he may be moving up possibly to a different level. I don't know if he's in single or double A, but he could be moving up. He's pitching pretty well. Looks like Ethan Holiday paper on the back. All right. So it looks like we're going to get our Bowman Sterling. There's Shohei, Olsen, Marte, and Meyer. Bowman Sterling of Churio. All right. There's Gage Jump. Brandon Net. And then our first of Hernandez, Arroyo, and there's Holiday. All right. Pack number 4. Oh, we got a purple chrome. Look at that. I'm going to put it in the bag. There's our first, not our first, but our top 100, Arquette, one of the main prospects. If you get a redemption, there's a good chance it might be him. He, I think, only has redemption autos in here. There's Rayner. There's Stanifer. Sorry, I'm a little bit swamped over here. Got a little bit room. So, Montessori, Kova, Scarborough, there's Early, and Yanquil Fernandez. All right. So we have. So it looks like it's upside down. It doesn't look like there's an auto. So I thought it was a Chrome's paper. No, it is an auto. All right, so we got an auto paper. It's probably going to be a veteran since it was in the front of the pack. Let's see. Twins. Ooh, I'll take that. Walker Jenkins out of 250. I thought it. I mean, it is a sticker. Paper on-card auto to 250. Man, that's not bad. I know it's not his first, but it is a good prospect card. Looking for good things. The Twins from this guy. Boom. There it is. Bowman, baby. Bowman for the win already. I'm not going to lie. I was going through quite a little drought. I was like, I want to say 13 for 15 with no hits. No number, no nothing. And then my daughter on, again, another one, KC Card Connection. If you haven't checked his channel out, he does a lot of breaks. He does a lot of stuff too. Personal openings. And we get on there and talk. He does it's called a Rip Night, and what it is, a bunch of people get on. He posted on it, and you get on and just open cards. And you get up to 9 people. I think we had 4 people this last time. We've had 8. We've had 9, but it's just a good time. You get together, talk about cards, talk about a bunch of stuff, open a bunch of stuff together, and so it's pretty awesome. She pulled actually a Andrew Fisher blue paper auto to 150 out of Bowman. She was excited. So you got Jimmy Crooks, Akamoto, Roman Anthony, and then I have Turner. I got a Power Chords. Turn around and the judges it numbered. Oh man, I get so confused because the Reptilians are sometimes turned around This was turned around. Like the last one, oh, I forgot. My daughter pulled a 5 of 5. Was it 4 or 5? I can't remember. Mike Trout red power cords out of a blaster. Snell, Alloy. So Bowman is maybe one of the best products, retail products out. Next to TCP and Bowman, I don't know if anything else is going to compare. Stay away from Series 1. Stay away from Series 2 blasters. They're not worth your money. You're going to get lucky. I mean, severely lucky if you get anything. Train, Betts, Crochet, Netto. And there's our sluggers of Gaglione. All right, Kova, Hernandez, Gillen, Mitchell, and Cade. So you get one power cord. Not one power cords. You don't. Sorry. You get one Bowman radar, 2 top 100s, 1 Sterling, 1 Slugger. So it's the last pack. The last pack is pretty much going to have, I'm going to say it's probably going to be a base pack, but it will have my last top 100 in it. Usually get 2 of those per box. Yeah, you can see it right there. Alright, so we got Harris II, Stewart, Bryce Matthews, Cole Young, and then top 100, Luis Pena, 14 out of 100. We got Brett Iredale, Reno Rodriguez, and we got Richie, Espinoza, and Rayner. Alright, pretty good blaster number 1. Let's get into blaster number 2. See if we can continue the hot streak. You know, I complain in some of my videos about not getting nothing, getting dusted. I'm just so used to pulling stuff out of here. But I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. I have been pulling pretty good cards. So, that being said, Bowman's been treating me well. But, you know, everyone wants something. Like, at least a number paper card. I'm being greedy, but, you know. Sometimes you got to speak stuff into existence. Alright, there's Bryce Eldridge. One looking good. Carson Williams. Langford. Devers. And then in top 100, Cage Wood, number 100 of 100. There's Kate Anderson. Oh, there it is. Florentino. Refractor 96 out of 499. Bowman first. He is the main draw on this product. Not the main draw, but he's the main number 1 you get. I will take that. Parallel first for the main guy. And Figueroa Maratone was pretty good. Okay, so Bowman blasters. Let's go. Bowman blasters for the win already. Keyshaw, Smith, there's Otani, Matt Olson, Marte, Thomas White, Hector Ramos, Urbina, Mayfield, and Cade Snell. It's funny, I pulled a lot of Cade Snell with Cubs only have like 1 player or 2 players in this whole set. It's kind of weird how you pull Cade Snell an awful lot for the Cubs only to have 2 players in this in Bowman. It's just interesting. There's Marcelo, Connie Early, Yanquiel Fernandez, Cam Schlittler, and there's Electric Sluggers of Juan Soto. Blaine Bullard, Handelfree, Encarnacion, Coy James, Dax Kilby, and Truitt Madonna. Another, been pulling a lot of Truitt Madonnas, which is also funny because the Padres barely have anybody else in the set. And they only have 2 people in the set. So as far as prospects, you know, they have like Tatis and stuff like that. Jimmy Crooks, Akamoto. I like a good parallel of him. Anthony, Trey Turner. And we got a blue paper in the back. Looks like a scoreboard, and that's going to be numbered at, I believe, 150. Gavin Feen at 65 out of 100. He's a good one. Dason Hill. Josh Owens. We got Gutierrez and Pena. Let's see. No auto. Man, let it rain. Let it rain. Connor Griffin. Blue scoreboard out of 150. Bam. 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 I'm going to put these 2 together. This Bowman blaster rip. Nasty. Alright, we got Terrain. We got Betts. We got Crochet. We got Neto. Neto. There's Caleb Bonham, which is funny because I believe I just pulled his. Jace Mitchell. And that should be our Brady Bell, should be our Reptilian. Yep. Patrick Copen, Gabriel Rodriguez, and Dickinson. So the Reptilians, I love them this year. They're textured. They're awesome in a parallel and a color. They look awesome too. Tops, Fanatics, whatever. Tops, Bowman, whoever designed it, they really knocked it out of the park with those. They really did. It really did a great job. All right, last pack, blaster number 2. Michael Harris second, Sal Stewart, Bryce Matthews, Cole Young, and Aaron Judge on our Sterling. Carlos Vera Honda, Culpepper, Matt Klein, Moldy Brito, and Lynn. So there we go. There's the 2. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I don't have my normal table set up. Kind of just spur of the moment. Got the itch when I saw my buddy, like I said, Neo the 1416. Go ahead and check his channel out. Won't disappoint. Rip something you found. All right, so 2 blasters. We got Churio and Judge on the Sterling. Bonham twice on the under the radar. Caglione and Soto. Ava Arquette, Pena, Wood, and Fiend on the top 100. We'll go here. We got Brady Abel, and Victor Figueroa, and then we also have Aaron Judge on the power chords. Where do I start here? Well, I'm going to start the highest number. There it is. That's on the case. That's not on the card. But Florentino, 96 out of 499. Then Connor Griffin, blue paper, 13 out of 150. And then there it is. Walker Jenkins. Sticker auto. I know it's sticker with paper. 67 out of 250. And there we have it. Another successful Bowman rip. Man, those 2 were fire. Absolutely fire. If you guys see these, don't hesitate. But again, within your means, grab them. There's few and far between. I know I hit a rough patch, but there's few and far between that you're not going to get a numbered card or something good. And they're just fun. So, again, I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys wouldn't mind, give me a like and subscribe so I can try to grow the channel. Hopefully I can get my daughter on here soon to rip some stuff with me. She's been a little camps over the summer and everything, a little preoccupied. She's also, 10 going on, 15. She thinks she's, whatever. But I love her. She loves to open cards with me. So, anyway, I appreciate it, and see you next time.